Okay, hi everyone. By popular request, we're going to take a look at the Kentucky Derby, which is going to be on May 7th, 2022. There are a couple, we're going to look at this, by the way, if you've never watched these type of videos from me, this is based on astrology and numbers, okay? It's not meant to be the only thing that you would look into as far as, you know, doing your rundowns. It's just a little added bonus thing. I don't make a lot on these videos. I looked, and last year I made $7 or $8 on my video. So if I do, and I did pick the number horse based on the numbers, I think it was 8 for Saturn. So, and I've picked the winners a lot. So if you win, or if you find this helpful, please do. You can tip me in below. It's kind of the honor system. You don't have to tip a whole bunch. You could even just tip $5 or something, but it's totally voluntary. Okay, so there's some astrology. I'm writing down some of the astrology aspects. On Friday, there is Mercury in Gemini, and it's sextiling. Now, this is the day before, sextiling Venus. There are some in Aries. But the day of the race, the moon is in Leo. Back in the day, I've said this before, in the day when we used to do this all the time, we would just look at the moon, and the moon is in Leo. So Leo rules the day. So we're going to look at Leo named horses. And then there's also an aspect on Saturday. There is a sun in Taurus, and it is a sextiling Mars. Sextile Mars in Pisces. Okay. That Mars in Pisces, that's kind of a, Mars is very action-oriented and Pisces is very dreamy, so it's kind of weird. I think Mars would definitely have something to do with horse racing, because that's like you're running and it's aggressive and it's physical. Although Sagittarius rules horses. All right, I'm going to get into more of it, but let's just start with the moon in Leo, okay? So we're going to go through and just look at Leo names here. We're going to just look at them. This is how we used to do it back in the day, and you'd be surprised how many times it was right, So, and I always play win, place, or show. I play all. I don't just play to win. So we're looking for Leo names. Leo is royalty, entertainer, the life of the party. Right off the bat, I see Crown Pride. That would definitely be a Leo name, Crown Pride. And Pride is Leo too, big time. Let's go. Let's keep going through the thing here. Looking at the name, just by the names. Happy Jack to some extent, and Smile Happy, because Leos are definitely really happy, and they're like kind of the life of the parties with Smile. So we're just going to start out just writing down the ones that have any bearing, and then Happy Jack. Happy Jack. Okay. Because those are, Leo happy stuff. Okay. Let me just go through one more time. That Mars and Pisces could be ethereal road, but we'll come back to it. Let's see here. The white Abario, that's a gray. I always bet the grays too. That's just a little thing that I do when I go to the track, and those grays often will win. So I'm sorry about that beeping. I'm not sure what that is. White of Abario, because he's a gray. So we're going to write that one down. Let me just look through here. Crown Pride, that really stands out to me as a big-time Leo name. Epicenter, okay. If any astrology people are watching and you have some other ideas based on this, definitely check, put it in the comments. Okay, but there's also a sun sextile Taurus. So sun is also Leo. It's like shining. It's the source of life. Epicenter, that could be, maybe a sun, because the sun is the epicenter of our universe, right? Or not epicenter. So that could be too. And the Leos are kind of the epicenter of their world there. That's definitely a Leo thing. And then it's sextiling Mars. Mars is the warrior, the fighter, these kind of things. Let's see. Pioneer, that could be Mars. Mars/Aries. Pioneer, because they're the trailblazers. What is it? Was it Pioneer something else? Pioneer of Medina. Okay. Pioneer of Medina. Classic Causeway, Tawny Boat, Barber Road, Simplification, Crown Pride, Sirenite, Chisholm Mode. So these are the basic ones that we're getting on this judge. Now we could take into the sign of Taurus because the sun is in Taurus, and then the Pisces energy. And then if we take into the Pisces energy, we're looking at ethereal road too. That's another one that is ethereal road. That's another one that would be Piscean. Taurus is like earth, grounded, money, these kinds of things. Simplification, sort of Taurian. I mean, I guess that would be Taurian, maybe even a little, Aryan too, Aries. Now, last year, what happened was the numerology one. So the Leo is number 1. So there's that epicenter, and it's number 1. So that's Leo, and the sun. The sun is number 1 also. We have a sun aspect. Mars is number 9. So there's that simplification. So that comes in at number 9. So, these are just some basic things that, number 9. I'm not, I'm giving quite a few. I'm picking quite a bit of them right now. But just based on the Leo, I would absolutely go with Crown Pride. That would be the Leo horse for sure, because pride is the pride of lions also. There's that element of it. So the Crown Pride is the strongest Leo, which Leo rules the day because the moon will be in Leo, okay? Smile Happy, Happy Jack to some degree. My White Obaria, I would be betting at White Obaria because I always bet the grays. And if there's any other grays running, I didn't really check on that. And then Epicenter, because that could also be the sun, and that could also be the sun, and it also could be Leo too, because Leos are the epicenter of their life, and the sun is the epicenter of our universe. And then simplification for 2 reasons also, because of the 9. I would put these smiles and happies down more close to the bottom, because these are just secondary. Okay, so I'm going to move these up. These would be my top 3 up here based on just the astrology stuff and the names of the horses. Crown Pride, Epicenter, and Simplification. So 9 is that. Ethereal is also, what was it, Ethereal Road. I have Ethereal Red here. It's Road, yeah. These are some other ones that have some tie-ins also, but, and I would always play the gray, So I would play, if I were going to bet, which I probably won't, but I would do, this would be my trifecta: Crown Pride, Epicenter, Simplification. And then I would put, and if I did whatever the 4-way is called, I can't think of it, not a trifecta, but the perfecta, I would do the White Barrio for my 4th horse. I would also put Win, Place, or Show on some of these other ones because they're slightly, the ethereal road, because besides the Mars being in Pisces, there's a big stellium of stuff in Pisces. And here's another thing. I'm going to move this one up. The Jupiter is in Pisces, and Jupiter's conjunct the Mars. I know we're getting a little bit too astrology-wise, but Jupiter magnifies energy, and there's a big stellium of Jupiter, Neptune, and Mars all in the sign of Pisces. An ethereal road is definitely a very Piscean or Pisces kind of name. Messier too, that might be Pisces too, a little bit. Let me just go through some of these names one more time. Like Xandun, does that mean anything? What does Xandun mean? Let's just look that up real quick. Or is that just a cool name, like they just made it up? Xandun meaning, name meaning, yeah. It's a boy's name meaning popularity. Well, there you go. Leos are very popular. So Xandun, could tie into the Leo a little bit, but it's a boy's name, maybe not so much. I'm going to stick with my picks right here. This is what I'm going with. Again, you would always want to take into, this isn't the be-all and end-all of everything. This is just another aspect to the workout here, another way to do it. We'll start just from here. This is where we're starting from. All the rest of that is just my notes. So let's put make this real clear. We could just get rid of this. I can just X that out. And I'll put it back on the bottom here. There we go. So I like to save the notes every year and look back on them. So yeah, Leo, we've got Crown Pride, Epicenter, and then Simplification is more the Taurian energy. White Albino, just because I like my grays. I always bet the grays. And then Ethereal Road, because there's so much Pisces energy, and there is a Sun sextile Mars energy, and Mars is in Pisces here. So again, the Mars could be anything that has to do with warriors, things like that. And I'm not really seeing anything. Warriors, army, military, That would be Mars energy. Sun is where you shine and you're, oh, you know, it's the simple, happy, and all that stuff. That's all Mars. So those are my picks. Again, you know, I don't make a lot of these videos. I did do pay-per-view a couple years, but people still bitched. So I don't want to mess around with the pay-per-view. I'm monetizing the video, but, you know, I make less than $10 from it usually. It's not a whole lot. So if you find this helpful, if you do get a winner based on using some of my information, tips are very welcome, and you can find that description in the link, my Cash app or PayPal to leave a tip if you win, or if you just think that it's helped you out, you know, the information helped you out. So here it is, Kentucky Derby this year, 2022. There is the astrology breakdown. Thanks for tuning in. See you again soon. Bye.